We've actually got a match that like means something in this format. It's great. You win, you go into the major. You lose, well, you got to play more tiebreakers, but at the very least, they're not going to the major. And keeps on having to run through these bottle charges, but we'll be fine afterwards.
Bottom lane, they're getting jabs pretty low here. Gabby doesn't have the back though, but oh, nice splitter blast in. Whitemon snipes him just in range. Like he looked uneasy in the enemy jungle. That's why he TP'd top before. Now he's bottom. He's just looking to try to find action wherever he can.
Look at Gabby.
Armo's on board.
Oh, he's so close to 6. He's trying to hang out over here. It's not quite there in time. Carl making the rotation with Whitemon over there as well. A good stun to interrupt. Snowball afterwards. They waited for it. Gets the save. They have it now onto 3 if they want to. As they come out, looking for it. Only gets it onto 1, but that one was not what they wanted exactly. Whoa. Misses the stun. What is happening? Oh God, the nerfs. They're kicking in the black hole. The turn for the Dawnbreaker ult to try and save. It will be enough. Gabby gets off the time walk. But now the snowball to the creep to try and get away. Armel X's Carl. And I think that they at the very least find DJ. Maybe they can get Armel too. Good stun from Zephyr as they bring him down. Whitemon with the slowdown. Carl is there. Just absolute madness down on the bottom lane as they finally finish DJ. And Cuckoo also does get the deny on the mid tower in the meantime.
Ench taking a tower, TB free farming, also pressuring a top tier 1 tower, but very sloppy. There were a lot of missed spells in that fight. Not the best Chrono, not the best Impale. Also Fnatic just kind of overextending and messing up the initial initiation. At top getting pushed back heavily here as they really want to defend this top tier 1.
And in fact, with the toss back, Cuckoo pops the stick charges. They have a target and Raven will go down. So they managed to punish. Is
not honestly the worst position for T1 to be in. They're still being outfarmed, particularly by the TB, but Honey gets the blink. That's when it's go time. And even before then, they're making the rotations happen. Jabs is overextended bottom.
Find themselves another one. So very well played by T1.
It's got a blink dagger and it's smoked up. They'd love to kill this TB a couple of times.
They're looking at him. They see him. And oh, his courier! You sent your courier under your tier 1 tower. Oh, Zephyr. Wait, you surely don't put Raven here. Okay. Zephyr has Spike Carapace. And won't matter. Cold Embrace is going to buy some time, but he's eventually going to die.
I mentioned Fnatic are remembering how to play against Nyx. Perhaps it's Nyx Zephyr who's kind of forgetting some of the little things you have to do as a Nyx assassin. When you're behind enemy lines like that, you've got to micro that courier. Not having the sharpest game. Top lane, Black Hole. Got the Dawnbreaker.
Is it enough though? Oh, looks like it. Stun does have the snowball afterwards, so Jabs heads up play there just to drop it down, knowing that his team is going to come for the help. Looking good.
Well, Januel, but we saw last time they had 4 heroes, so I don't know if 2 is going to cut it. They've got a 3rd on the way.
Ooh, good stun. And
he didn't finish his swing. How's that an attack?
Oh no. No, Carl, you're never going to finish that punch. He has another avalanche. Yeah, and that'll be enough. Oh my God, that's depressing.
Tiny tossback is pretty good against TB because I feel like TB as a carry is pretty positioning based, so being able to toss him in when he's metamorphosis can cause some problems, but that thought is Fnatic are coming on up here.
Gotta be careful. Avalanche, Dawnbreaker ulti right on top. Can they kill him in time? They gotta watch out for that black hole. The snowball and the turnaround. It's a big one, but the chrono comes out first. It connects on the whole team. Oh no, they're setting up for the black hole. He doesn't manage to get it off. Raven though, beating down Whitemon, finds 1 kill. Carl tries to toss away the TB, and well, Cuckoo is going to barely get the TB out. But that was not the way they were hoping for it to go on T1.
It just wasn't really the chrono that he was looking for, since there was no damage to go in and he's just not able to really finish anyone off himself.
Well, and I mean, I think some of that is that, like you talk about, the fact that they couldn't burst Jabs. They're worried about that black hole. You know, they're contesting. Zephyr, he's there. Cold Embrace. Roche, not quite low enough yet. Armel, he saved that BKB that entire time. And still, can Fnatic finish this? They do not have that much left in the tank. Carl jumps in, Avalanche, but Gonna get in trouble. Do they have anything to save him? It doesn't look like it. Zephyr, big stun. But there is no follow-up. And T1, they're not only gonna lose the Roche, they're gonna lose a couple of heroes here. Might lose more afterwards. Have to jump away. Both Carl and Cuckoo going down. It's still not going to be easy by any stretch of the imagination. You know, they've built up this 9,000 gold lead, and Cuckoo, they find him. Walrus punch to start, snowball afterwards. BKB runaway. That is the 9-second. Tries to CP out, but he dropped a black hole. Jabs, that was mean. Oh, jeez.
Have Cuckoo farm, show, push out waves, and use his ulti to join the fight to find a connection here.
Yeah, in the scan, it hits. I mean, this is a lot of them. This would be really good if they could find these heroes. Fortunately, it's Genuel that's there. They get a vision down. Carl jumps for the back line. There's the toss over. Dawnbreaker ulti. Snowball, what are you doing? Oh, no. This is not the way it's meant to go, but a good winner's curse on the BKB Enigma. That is exactly what they needed. Raven trying to buy himself a little bit of space. Carl, Avatos now onto Armel. The stun does connect onto the Nyx Assassin, but he gets the Vendetta walk away. Under vision still, they take him down. Winner's curse has already been used, but the cold embrace is there, and the chrono onto Armel. It's not enough damage. Avatos, that's the one they needed. Now Raven, though, ready to go. Pops the BKB, turns to fight, takes down Dawnbreaker. Everybody else will go for the TP out. And Gabby, I don't think he can afford to stay here anymore. He's going to have to run. Zephyr is there for a turn if they keep chasing. He has a blink impale, but they won't go for it.
They see Ange, they're like, no, we don't go in an Ange. They decide Tusk is a better target because he's the one with the blink snowball save. So if you go in someone else and Tusk is there, they're likely going to get snowball save. So I think it's right to go in the Tusk. They just don't quite execute the initiation well.
Oh, unfortunate. That was supposed to go better. It didn't, though. And a good execution from Fnatic.
And it's all up to T1. They've got to make something happen, and something can't afford for this game to linger on.
Well, and this would be their moment right now. Break smoke, walk forward, look for it. They got him. Abba, toss, big jump, dead. Can they find any more? Gabby pops the BKB till 20 seconds until chrono. They have Winter's Curse available. And if they walk up this hill, although there's still great vision here, they got to be careful. Whitemon under fire, needs to get away, buy a little bit of extra time, but it won't happen. Can't get out of there. And now the Walrus punch, they find themselves. Cuckoo, he goes down too. Clean.
Smoke up, I think they were under dire vision there. There was a mid lane ward that at least saw T1 heroes in the neighborhood. So Januel's just going to run in, put his body on the line, fine. He just pops the heal. He's a level 16 inch with Tread's Hurricane Pipe. This dude is honestly doing more damage in these fights than like some of these cores.
God, and Raven's the only one that's in the pit, so they don't even present themselves as a target. Januel just walks away. They kill off Zephyr. Dude, oh man. Fnatic, talk about clean execution, and now they find Carl. Oh man. Has to pop that BKB and run away. Whitemon, he's got to hit a big curse here. Throws it, but TB just doubles back and doesn't walk into Armel. It is not enough from T1 as Fnatic take the second Aegis and now are ready to run down a lane.
High ground push that probably secures them game one.
This is impossible fight to try and go into, and with no curse. Carl, oh, there's a creep wave. They can't even get the toss back onto Raven. He just takes out the whole freaking stack of buildings. Melee rack's done, and Raven will back away.
Armel says, here you go, you can take that one. They smoke up, they're ready for another fight. TB's meta is down though, so not the ideal time to maybe get a fight to close the game, but I think that honestly just goes to show how confident and how far ahead Fnatic are that they're just going to smoke without a meta.
Demon's Heal, DD pop, turn now, looking for the punch. Where's the save? Well, oh, that is not the way it's supposed to go. Boat and the Winner's Curse at the same time. Abba toss for the BKB out. DJ, he walks away. There is nothing for them here in the BKB. He kills off Zephyr. This Nyx Assassin has not found a way for him to have a game so far, and has another round of dead Gabby, and Fnatic just clean up.
Very solid, clean game. I think they never felt fresh at any point. It's one of those games where you know you can look at the kill score up top and be like, oh yeah, T1 made some moves. They got some kills going. Carl's 4-2-5 on the Tiny. You know, no one said that much, but it's just like there wasn't any like purpose. They weren't getting objectives when T1 made these moves, and they were just getting so heavily outfarmed.
I mean, that's always going to be the big problem. And
all in, yeah, all in.
That's exactly what Pierre said. All in Fnatic for these guys, but we're also all in for game number 2 between Fnatic and T1.
DJ just got the D ward on the small camp, but that means it's still not going to respawn, or it's not going to respawn at the 2-minute mark. And he actually heads all the way top, trying to set up for a kill here. Pulls back one onto Kuku. Zephyr playing a little bit of interrupt, but not enough.
All right.
Again, Fnatic with these early rotations finding kills.
To me, his specialty is playing these active roamers, and a great start. And this is the lane where I like that they're almost tri-laning at this point. DJ's going back in again. He's looking for another.
Oh, this would be huge if they could get it. Rebound. They find one. Zephyr will go for the avalanche, try to get away. Toss up, down low, and dead. Meanwhile, on the other side, Gabby managed to find a kill onto Jabs. You can see Kuku get some good counter pressures.
But the big trade-off for Fnatic is they're leaving Jabs alone. And Pudge is a hero with a lot of kill threat in lane. Already 2 points in the rot. Like, you can't just leave. I mean, you can leave Beastmaster alone down here, but he's going to suffer.
Right. Definitely already feeling that one right now. Trying to get a pull off. Does manage to connect to the hard campus. Carl. Oh, back underneath the tower. In trouble. And going to find the kill. Armel. Not bad.
Good news is they're going to deny Puck's rune. I think they had an Eidolon at the bottom rune, and Zephyr was top, so no rune for Armel, who's going to have face. Still getting that kill. Very nice. That was a really good ripple. Again, bottom lane. Gabby, he's found him, hits the meat hook, and then drops him down. Level 6 already on Gabby's Pudge.
Does have the soul ring ready to go now, but popping that might bring him down to a little bit too scary of a position. We'll keep our eyes on it. And meanwhile, in the mid lane, Carl, it's a pretty good jump there onto Armel, but DJ makes the rotation, has the dispose, and under tower, but will be maybe fine, maybe not fine. Zephyr makes the move over. Oh, but they get the orb out, and that's enough for the kill. So Carl, a little bit too aggressive mid. He gets punished.
Playing Viper. Kuku still having a pretty good time against the TA. He's not farming that well, but he's keeping the TA down. Here comes the puck.
Puck rotation. Avalanche, they throw in one. Dawnbreaker ulti afterwards. They do not have Dream. Oh, wait, they do. They have Dream Coil. Back up immediately. Drops it. And Zephyr jumped on. A couple quick more rounds. Carl trying to do what damage he can. Kuku down low does have stick charges, but won't be enough to keep him alive. That coil must have just come back off cooldown there from Armel. Good rotation.
He could go top and take the T1 tower, but that's going to give this bottom lane to Beastmaster, maybe even the TA. TA's pretty happy to jungle, so for now he's choosing to stay bottom just to keep this Beastmaster out of the lane.
Kuku, he's going to be found here, and Zephyr also in the area. Dawnbreaker ulti comes in to try and interrupt. Toss forward, connects onto Carl actually, so they don't get the perfect combo out. And now Zephyr, he's going to be the one left behind. So in spite of this 2K gold lead, Fnatic making good rotations, and that was another smoke from DJ and Armel playing together.
Stuck it out. He grinded it in the jungle. One camp at a time, even with all the camps being blocked. And finally, the Pudge rotating meant he finally got a lane. He was like, okay, I can actually go farm the lane.
Zephyr hoping to salvage this. They don't get the coil. Yeah. Stomp now onto 2. Raven trying to set up the angle. Doesn't connect. Oh, we didn't get the side boys. Hit the black hole for the turn. Garb gets away. They can't get him. Oh, and Armel, you gone too far now, my sir. That's 2 dead. Dude, what a salvage from Whitemon.
Bit of bad luck more than anything, I feel. They had the right idea, and they were going to connect on Jabs if they just kept going.
This has gotten a little bit awkward now. Januel,
they see him.
Chase, toss back, and you're into the bog now, sir. There is no way out of that one.
And they know ET's nearby. He just threw out a stomp. If they want to follow the spirit, they might have an idea. Where T1 go, Fnatic will, kind of go run away. So, or they're going to be forced to fight here. I'm making make a play on Carl.
And don't break it again, but it might still be enough damage. Mass TPs coming in. Gabby looking for a target. If he can find one, this would be huge. Raven, hook just not long enough. that means that they don't have that other playmaker on T1. But now with the Blink Dagger done on Pudge, this could be the moment for him as Zephyr will walk up high ground, find Januel, and toss him right on top of Gabby again. Can they find any more?
Gabby blinks in, but every single time they make these moves, it just seems like Januel's kind of disrupting it. Like a bit of misfortune the previous time, and again, it's like at some point you got to really credit Januel. Like he's been in the right place to pop these smoke ganks and disrupt the T1 moves. But
that is the play right there, though. Okay. They find him. Avalanche got Armel. Yep. They needed it, and immediately into Roche.
See. Next move for T1. It's going to be a constant game of pickoffing.
Again, you got to wonder at what point is Fnatic going to be able to win a fight? Because it feels like that eventually has to happen if they're hoping to take this game down.
Yeah.
Oh, this could be a good one though. I mean, if you do it all through pickoffs, that's not bad.
With all the BKB peers and all the itemization that's designed to negate what Raven.
Right, and that means that it's going to be much later into the game. And this again cannot afford to happen. Big old stomp. The stun comes through. That does not bode well for Armel.
Yeah.
But it's just like the way that the fights have gone, it feels like they're, you know, they're still not confident in it. Next couple of minutes, maybe that changes.
So ET.
Yeah, they got
Januel here. Just the support, though. This is his job. And I think that's the key thing for T1 is setting up vision on the map. Cliff wards on the side of the trees, lane ward. Like they've got a lane ward bomb. They're starting to set up all this vision. And Gab's just going to get caught by a ward here.
Well played. Gabby's there. Carl there to help out as well. And then afterwards they get the Ancient Granite Golem. Aegis did just expire. Are they really going to try and go on Gabby now? They bring him down. Oh, BKB run away, but isn't it enough? Oh my God, they killed him. Fat man down, and now trying to get out of there is Carl. He's in trouble too. The hubris has it come back to bite him, although the rest of the team's coming in. Carl trying to get away. Zephyr looking, Ava toss in. DJ thought there was help, but it was a good interrupted black hole afterwards. Raven catches onto Armel, so you will find a kill on the Pudge, but it comes at a cost as everybody else starts to drop.
Somehow still a good fight for T1. I mean, that just goes to show how good their team fight is. That
man, if they were able to pull this game around and just turn it, I would just be so impressed with Fnatic because they have been playing such clean Dota, and we'll see what happens. They're smoked up though. They're ready to go again. Big jump. Gabby ready to follow up. Salvage? No. Wait, Whitemon, he got caught. Great silence from Armel, but Gabby, he's right on top of him afterwards. So they'll find and kill that puck. The BKB out from Cuckoo means Fnatic can't really go on him that easily again, although maybe they will. All grouped together, hook out, not gonna happen. Gem down.
Gabby has to blink away. Dismember up in a couple of seconds here, but they're not looking to hard commit for a 5-on-5 fight. They're just looking to use DJ's playmaking and ability to dispose people. He's got Psychic Headband plus Aether Lens. The Chaos Range is pretty nutty at this point. Dream neutral items for him. Is anyone going to Telescope? I don't think so, unfortunately.
And now the turn, the roar, everything dropped down. They have Black Hole available, but the toss out and away, not going to happen. They find the finish onto Pudge again. And, well, Carl will take down Januel, but I mean, I think it's worth noting that, and going to have a Deso very soon, this is really hard territory for them to get into. Maybe the E-Blade on somebody else, and also maybe a Linken's or something. But regardless, we'll find Januel, take him down, get the quick pick there.
Then you don't have to worry about itemization or surviving the TA. Just have 2 lives. You don't have to survive.
There you go.
You don't have to survive the TA if you can just, you know, cheat that. But we're not going to give Roche away. They've got ET buying back. ET around the Roshan pit is scary.
DJ couldn't quite find him. Zephyr toss back, but disposes there. That range too big. He might have to buy back here. And likewise, they lose another. Oh, this has gotten scary very quickly. Where it was another one of these teams that just had all of their team fight around Marcy. And I saw 4 Lincolns get picked up. Late game, it does feel like that could become an issue if they want to itemize to that. So I feel like Fnatic need to make the most of it, and they're getting ready right now. Smoke on smoke action. Gabby jumps into all of them. Oh, watch out. Whitemon might be coming. Got to be careful about this opening, but the good turnaround with the Earth Splitter. Still, Raven in trouble. Dust down. Ava, toss. Whitemon, black hole, but he gets the shot out. Armel gets away. They buy back on jabs. A good fight, but is there anything left in the tank?
I think with Cuckoo having BKB and Carl having the Ag Shard, they feel safe enough with these two heroes in the front line. Abby can't just go blinking into 5 heroes again without a BKB, but nice job dodging the ET spells. Will TA buy back for this one?
It's, I mean, it doesn't feel like, well, okay. We're back up. DJ jumps in, finds one. Gabby, it's a decent go again in the roar. Forceps trying to keep him alive. It's not going to happen. Gabby dead, no buyback. Oh, Carl, he wants to finish down the Roche so quickly, but on top of all of them, will it be enough? Roche, low, very low, but they kill him first. Yo, Fnatic. What a fight. They didn't kill Roche. They focused the heroes. I mean, Fnatic obviously assumed that they have buyback, but pretty soon, when nobody is back up, they might try a tier 4s. And if they do, the game is theirs.
I think with Glyph, they'll hold because, yeah, there's enough time for... Like, you could lose the tier 4s here, but they should at least get one last fight in before the throne goes down with Pudge.
They've got to get everything out of this. It's fine, because they had like 20 more seconds or something until BKB was back up. It could have been all the difference in the world. Oh, God.
This is it. Fnatic so close to qualifying to the major, guaranteeing that third SEA slot and knocking out T1 and RSG.
Right there. They try and do it. They tried to jump. They got the BKB out from 2 of them. Can they force this fight? Black hole onto Armel. That is not the big one. Again, and no! He gets out! The phase shift jaunt away, tries to escape Armel out of there! You gotta be kidding me! Now, Gabby now. You gotta watch out. A couple long ranges. Armel jumps back in. The Psycho. They bait it. They jump. They find him. Hook in. Tries to get out a second time. Gabby. He's got to run. He's got to heal back up. The Dismember is there, but it's not going to be enough. He does have buyback this time, and they're going to be forced to use it.
Viper just died back though.
Oh, and Carl turned upon. Disarmed. Okay, this is pretty good for them. They don't get the slowdown in time though. Armel keeps playing around here so cleanly. Carl cannot finish his TP back home. And with no Dawnbreaker, with no Viper, they're going to have to go all out, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. No black hole available. Malefice, Ava, oh no, the hook gets out again. Now the magician. Oh, out of there, another round. Armel solo, 24 HP. The puck that lived.
He was blinking in on like 50 health there, and then he's what a madman. I mean, they're getting the base. He's doing it because he has buyback. Holy crap! Fnatic going to the major. They're avoiding those pesky tiebreakers.